What is the language of leadership? It is the skills, traits, lessons learned, communications, and inspirations of leaders. The Language of Leadership podcast will help you develop the successful tools renowned leaders have discovered and have used effectively, sharing with you how to be the leader you desire to be and the leader your team will desire to follow. Now, here's your host, Chuck Marting.
Hello and welcome to the Language of Leadership, the podcast where we break down the core principles of effective leadership to help you grow, inspire you, and to make an impact in your leadership life. I'm your host, Chuck Marting, and today we're going to dive into two of the most powerful traits that separate those who succeed from those who just settle, and that is passion and perseverance. Now, these two qualities aren't just buzzwords. They're the lifeblood of every great leader, every great entrepreneur, and change maker. And if you're listening today, I'm guessing you have a desire to be something bigger, to push past obstacles, and to create a future that excites you. But the real question is this: do you have the passion to sustain you and the perseverance to keep going when things get tough? You see, this episode is inspired by Jay Samet's book, Future Proofing You. We're going to explore why passion and perseverance are the ultimate tools to create a resilient, future-proof career in life. We'll discuss real-world stories of individuals who embody these principles, and we're going to leave you with some practical steps to take action today. Let's get started. The first thing that we're going to talk about is the power of passion and why it's the greatest fuel you can have. Passion is what drives people to extraordinary things. It's the reason some people wake up excited to work while others drag themselves through the day. But passion isn't just about what you love. It's about what you're willing to fight for. Take Elon Musk, for example. Love him or hate him, you can't deny his passion. Whether it was with PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX, Elon Musk wasn't just dabbling in these industries. He was obsessed with solving problems others deemed impossible. When Tesla was on the brink of collapse in 2008, he poured his last personal dollars into the company to keep it alive. And why did he do that? Because he believed in the mission. That's the power of passion. It makes risk and sacrifice not just acceptable, but necessary. There's another great example, and that's Howard Schultz. He's the man who built Starbucks into a global empire. In the early days, he was so passionate about his version and his vision of bringing Italian coffee culture to America that he faced rejection after rejection. Investors didn't see the potential, but this belief never wavered. And today, Starbucks is a household name. If you don't have passion, what are you doing? You'll give up when the road gets tough. If you don't believe in your mission, why should anyone else? But there has to be a role of perseverance involved in this. And it's the will to keep going. Passion might get you started, but perseverance is what keeps you in the game. One of the most inspiring stories of perseverance is J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, she was a struggling single mother living on welfare. She was battling depression. She faced 12 rejections from publishers. Most people would have just given up, but J.K. Rowling didn't. She knew she had a story worth telling. And now, she's one of the best-selling authors of all time. Another great example is Walt Disney. Before Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney was fired from his newspaper job. Forget this, lacking imagination. His first animation studio went bankrupt. He was turned down over 300 times when trying to get financing for Disneyland. Now, imagine if he had stopped after rejection number 10 or 50 or even 299. The truth is, perseverance is the difference between success and failure. How many times are you willing to get back up? Bringing passion, perseverance together is a lesson that Jay Samet put together really well in future-proofing you. He argues that passion and perseverance are the foundation of an unstoppable mindset. In Future Proofing You, he shares how you can use these traits to create opportunities, adapt to change, and take control of your own success. One of the most powerful stories from his book is about the mentee, a young man named Vin Clancy. Vin was homeless, living on government assistance in the UK, but he had a passion for digital marketing and online growth hacking. Instead of settling into his situation, he persevered. He devoured everything he could learn. He tested strategies, and he built an online business that made him a millionaire in just 1 year. His secret? He never stopped pushing forward, even when success seemed impossible. How can we apply passion and perseverance in our own lives as leaders? I want to explore the stories of some of the most resilient people in history. So let's talk about how you can apply these principles right now. First, find your why and commit to it. Passion isn't just about doing what you enjoy. It's about finding a purpose that matters to you. You need to ask yourself, what problem excites me? What impact do I want to make? And then you need to write your why and revisit it daily. The second thing is to develop a resilient mindset. You have to expect obstacles. You need to embrace failure as part of that journey. And you need to reframe rejection. Each no is going to bring you closer to a yes. You have to keep moving forward, even when motivation fades. But taking action is something you need to do every single day. Passion and perseverance without action means nothing. Set small, consistent goals and move yourself towards your larger vision. Don't wait for the perfect moment. You need to start now. And then finally, you need to take action. Here's the truth. If you want to future-proof your success, passion and perseverance aren't optional. They are the non-negotiable of your leadership, your innovation, and your personal growth. I want to challenge you today with one thing, and that is, what's the one thing that you've been putting off because it feels too hard or too risky or even too uncertain? Whatever it is, I want you to take action today. Send the email, make the call, start the project, take the leap, because the only real failure is not trying at all. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs a reminder that they are capable of incredible things. And don't forget to subscribe to The Language of Leadership for more insights on how to lead, how to grow, and how to make an impact. Until next week, I want you to remember, language, leadership, speak it with passion and with perseverance. Until next week, take care.